Bem-vindo ao Deep Dumps. No Deep Dumps, nossa missão é ajudá-lo a passar nos exames de certificação com confiança. Acesse os exames de prática mais recentes, PDFs e testes online, sempre atualizados conforme os padrões reais. Com nosso material pronto para o exame, você terá os recursos certos sempre à mão. Milhares de alunos confiam no Deep Dumps, e muitos conquistam a aprovação já na primeira tentativa. Oferecemos suporte 24 de julho por e-mail ou chat ao vivo. E nossos especialistas estão prontos para esclarecer dúvidas e orientá-lo passo a passo. Baixe as perguntas e respostas em PDF. Pratique com questões de qualidade e explicações claras. E avance rumo ao sucesso garantido.
Question 1. Whose interests are specifically represented by the senior supplier? 1. Those ensuring the project is value for money. 2. Those who will use the project's products. 3. Those who will be developing the project's products. 4. Those responsible for the project's technical integrity. Option A, 1 and 2. Option B, 2 and 3. Option C, 3 and 4. Option D, 1 and 4. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, 2 and 3. Question 2. Which is a key objective of running a workshop? Option A. To make daily progress visible to the delivery team and key stakeholders. Option B. To encourage collaboration and create the defined outputs from the event. Option C. To communicate decisions to the wider stakeholder community. Option D. To make day-to-day decisions on behalf of the delivery team within a sprint. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. To encourage collaboration and create the defined outputs from the event. Question 3. Which statement about the waterfall methodology definition is correct? Option A. It states that deadlines should not be moved. Option B. It has distinct goals for each stage of development. Option C. It is a behavior that involves making things transparent. Option D. It promotes the use of experiments carried out in a scientific way. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. It has distinct goals for each stage of development. Question 4. How should product-based planning be used as part of PRINCE2 Agile? Option A. To track progress against the team plan. Option B. To create the project plan using empiricism. Option C. To enable team planning to be predictive. Option D. To plan by focusing on the features required. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. To plan by focusing on the features required. Question 5. Which statement about the directing a project process is correct? Option A. The project board should attend regular project progress meetings. Option B. The project board should make decisions based on the agilometer risks. Option C. A project board member should fulfill the product owner role within a delivery team. Option D. The project board should increase the stage level time tolerance. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. The project board should attend regular project progress meetings. Question 6. Which two are the purposes of a highlight report? 1. To describe the Moscow priority of user stories. 2. To summarize the status of a work package. 3. To summarize the stage status. 4. To report any potential issues and risks. Option A, 1 and 2. Option B, 2 and 3. Option C, 3 and 4. Option D, 1 and 4. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C 3 and 4. Question 7. To help with prioritization, what is most important when understanding the difference between scope and quality? Option A. Combining functional and non-functional requirements. Option B. Creating non-functional requirements with user stories. Option C. Differentiating functional from non-functional requirements. Option D. Defining non-functional requirements before functional requirements. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Differentiating functional from non-functional requirements. Question 8. Why is Lean Startup included in the Starting Up a Project process in PRINCE2 Agile? Option A. Because it explains how a small company can grow using traditional technologies. Option B. Because it is designed to manage projects, delivering products in time boxes. Option C. Because it enables Agile to be used in challenging and uncertain situations. Option D. Because running a project and setting up a new business are the same. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Because it enables Agile to be used in challenging and uncertain situations. Question 9. Which process can take place during a release review workshop? Option A. Controlling a stage. Option B. Managing product delivery. Option C. Managing a stage boundary. Option D. Directing a project. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Managing a stage boundary. Question 10. Which best describes the senior user role when tailoring the organization theme? Option A. An Agile sponsor. Option B. An executive sponsor. Option C. A coach. Option D. A super product owner. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. A super product owner. Question 11. What term is used to describe boards that display what work needs to be completed for people working on a project? Option A. Work in progress limit. Option B. Information radiator. Option C. Highlight report. Option D. Glad, sad, mad. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Information radiator. Question 12. Which two statements about tailoring the business case in an agile environment are correct? 1. It should be unnecessary because products of the highest value will be delivered first. 2. It should identify the minimum viable product and when it will be delivered. 3. It should take into account that the scope may be reduced during the course of the project. 4. It should show the features, the order in which they will be delivered and any dependencies. Option A. 1 and 2. Option B. 2 and 3. Option C. 3 and 4. Option D. 1 and 4. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. 1 and 4. Question 13. What should the business case state about the minimum viable product? MVP. Option A. When the MVP will be defined. Option B. That the MVP must go into operational use. Option C. What the MVP is. Option D. That the MVP is the same as project viability. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. What the MVP is. Question 14. How does the change theme regard change in PRINCE2 Agile? Option A. As disruptive. Option B. As something to be avoided. Option C. As a necessity. Option D. As inevitable. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D is inevitable. Question 15. Which statement about the keep teams stable target is correct? Option A. It applies primarily to the long term, such as a project or a program. Option B. It is the primary reason why the tolerance for cost is set to 0. Option C. It prevents compromising the overall quality level of the product. Option D. It results in the early delivery of a minimum viable product. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. It is the primary reason why the tolerance for cost is set to 0. Question 16. What needs to happen when new detailed requirements are added to a time box? Option A. Requirements of a similar level of effort should be removed. Option B. More people should be added to the delivery team. Option C. The delivery milestones should be reviewed and replanned. Option D. Formal change control should be applied. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Requirements of a similar level of effort should be removed. Question 17. Which statement about the except that the customer doesn't need everything target is correct? Option A. It gives confidence on the progress of the project. Option B. It can result in the early delivery of a minimum viable product. Option C. It allows misunderstandings to be dealt with appropriately. Option D. It is achieved by managing the culture of the team carefully. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. It can result in the early delivery of a minimum viable product. Question 18. Which statement about velocity is correct? Option A. It is based on the concept of rationalism. Option B. It is shown by the ideal line on a bump-down chart. Option C. It describes how much work is getting done. Option D. It tracks the time and cost of a time box. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. It is shown by the ideal line on a bump-down chart. Question 19. Which is the purpose of the controlling stage process? Option A. To execute and deliver the project product. Option B. To establish whether the project is complete. Option C. To report stage progress to the project board. Option D. To draft the plan for the next stage's work. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. To report stage progress to the project board. Question 20. Which is a typical characteristic of business as usual work? Option A. It requires a specific dedicated project manager. Option B. It is executed by program management. Option C. It is delivered by a temporary team. Option D. It is delivered by an established team. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. It is delivered by an established team. Question 21. Which statement explains the target, be on time and hit deadlines for flexible delivery? Option A. It reduces testing in order to meet deadlines. Option B. It sets the project baseline at the correct level. Option C. It enables team dynamics to remain the same. Option D. It improves the supplier's reputation with the customer. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. It improves the supplier's reputation with the customer. Question 22. Which statement about the protect the level of quality target is correct? Option A. It is achieved by allowing enough time for testing. Option B. It is achieved by using the same team members. Option C. It gives confidence on the progress of the project. Option D. It delivers the early realization of benefits. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. It is achieved by allowing enough time for testing. Question 23. Which statement describes the Kanban approach? Option A. It is used to make system improvements using visualization and by controlling work in progress. Option B. It is an iterative time-boxed approach that helps teams generate value. Option C. It was originally focused in creating new companies and is now used to speed up product delivery. Option D. It has defined processes, products and roles used to iteratively deliver outputs using time boxing. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. It is used to make system improvements using visualization and by controlling work in progress. Question 24. What information is not typically displayed on a Gantt chart? Option A. Effort remaining. Option B. Definition of ready. Option C. Actual amount of work done. Option D. Amount of time elapsed. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Definition of ready. Question 25. In which area is Agile strongest when blending with PRINCE2? Option A. Product delivery. Option B. Project management. Option C. Project direction. Option D. Product management. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Product delivery. Question 26. Which role is responsible for facilitating the Agilometer assessment? Option A. Project board. Option B. Project manager. Option C. Team manager. Option D. Customer subject matter expert. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Project manager. Question 27. What is an epic? Option A. A detailed user story with high business value. Option B. The set of products handed over to the users. Option C. A high-level user story that is quite broad or vague. Option D. A prioritized list of requirements to be delivered in a sprint. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. A high-level user story that is quite broad or vague. Question 28. Which is not one of the core concepts of lean startup that apply to PRINCE2? Option A. To use empiricism, based on knowledge that comes from experience. Option B. To build, measure, learn from your experiences. Option C. To create a minimum viable product to manage uncertainty. Option D. To fail fast. If you are going to fail, choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. To fail fast, if you are going to fail. Question 29. Which statement explains the setting of the cost tolerance for a project in an agile context? Option A. Cost tolerance is flexed. Option B. Cost tolerance can be fixed or flexed. Option C. Cost tolerance can be fixed and flexed. Option D. Cost tolerance is fixed. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. Cost tolerance is fixed. Question 30. In Scrum, what answers the question, what can be done this sprint? Single quote. Option A. Daily Scrum. Option B. Sprint review. Option C. Sprint planning. Option D. Increment. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Sprint planning. Question 31. Which is a benefit of the lean startup approach to releasing a product? Option A. It provides a technique to reduce the testing of a product before release. Option B. It enables the release plans to be synchronized with the PRINCE2 plans. Option C. It reduces the number of people needed to manage a release of a product. Option D. It provides quick feedback that can be responded to at the earliest opportunity. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. It provides quick feedback that can be responded to at the earliest opportunity. Question 32. What is the definition of a time box? Option A. A tool to write a requirement in the form of who, what and why. Option B. A regular event that looks at how processes can be improved. Option C. A description of the rate of progress a team is making. Option D. A period where work is carried out to achieve a goal. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. A period where work is carried out to achieve a goal. Question 33. Which statement explains the PRINCE2 Agile behavior of exploration? Option A. It empowers the project management team at the delivery level. Option B. It uses the most effective channel to communicate information. Option C. It displays the progress rate to everyone using burn-down charts. Option D. It seeks out feedback collaboratively from project stakeholders. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. It seeks out feedback collaboratively from project stakeholders. Question 34. According to PRINCE2 Agile, which form of communication shows that a team is vibrant and interactive? Option A. Using visualization to display information. Option B. Using meeting minutes to share decisions. Option C. Using social media to reach more people. Option D. Using email to document discussions. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Using visualization to display information. Question 35. How is the tailor to suit the project principle applied in an agile context? Option A. By flexing what is produced to stay in control and deliver value. Option B. By emphasizing tolerances on what is being delivered. Option C. By using the agilometer to assess the project environment. Option D. By fitting releases into planned management stages. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. By using the agilometer to assess the project environment. Question 36. Which is often used during a retrospective to capture lessons? Option A. A glad, sad, mad, bored. Option B. A Kanban board. Option C. A burn chart. Option D. A Gantt chart. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. A glad, sad, mad, bored. Question 37. During which process should release planning be done for the first time? Option A. Initiating a project. Option B. Managing a stage boundary. Option C. Managing product delivery. Option D. Controlling a stage. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Initiating a project. Question 38. Which statement explains how the learn from experience principle is applied in an agile context? Option A. It focuses on the prioritization and decomposition of requirements. Option B. It integrates releases within management stages. Option C. It is supported by the inspect and adapt concept. Option D. It provides guidance on mapping PRINCE2 roles to an agile environment. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. It is supported by the inspect and adapt concept. Question 39. Which is a reason for releasing a product into a staging area? Option A. It enables the faster delivery of changes. Option B. It supports regulatory compliance checking. Option C. It enables a phased waterfall approach. Option D. It supports management by exception. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. It supports regulatory compliance checking. Question 40. Which PRINCE2 principle should be followed in order to engage the business? User and supplier stakeholder interests. Option A. Defined roles and responsibilities. Option B. Continued business justification. Option C. Learn from experience. Option D. Tailor to suit the project. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Defined roles and responsibilities.